When you enter the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar from Gate 3, the west leads to the iconic Kalinga Hockey Stadium and the east stretches to the future.
Myself, Dinesh Behra. I am a center head of Sports Science Center, and we are currently in Kalinga Stadium, which is managed by Abhinav Targeting Performance.
Dawned with the fairy lights, claimed as the state-of-art sports science center, established in partnership with Abhinav Bindra.
This has been started in 2018 during the Hockey Men's World Cup. Post that, I think the Department of Sports has planned to build a high-performance center over the period of time. So this ABTP is the first high-performance center which has been started in way back in 2019, February 18. So where we started working inside the ecosystem with the athletes.
From an Ironman suit is how we simplified one of the center's advanced technologies to an anti-gravity treadmill. Odisha is empowering itself as the ultimate destination as India's best-kept secret.
We have a different labs, consists of a gait lab, a biomechanics lab, a functional lab, a postural lab, physiology lab. We have spin studio, we have Pilates studio too. We have para-performance lab along with a recovery lab, as well as we have medical rooms, mind lab and compression lounge, which consists of a different expertise which we have been currently working with. So these labs basically gives you, as I mentioned, the data as well as on the testing where we do the equipment. So different kinds of biomechanics lab or gait lab gives you data on the movement patterns, the force development, the strength, the endurance and power and everything. And basing on that, we start working with the athletes over a period of time and we retest to understand how far they have been reached to that moment of time or the goals being set by the coaches or support staff. So then, which again helps us to support better and better over the period of time. We basically have some inductions where we make them understand the athletes that how it's going to help them over the period of time, what we're going to check them, so which help them to understand with the in terms of performance also. It's just a process. Like you need to build the trust in athletes that this facility can actually make the difference what they're looking into. And when everything goes everything done right by the athlete or the coaches or anyone who's associated with athletes, but where something goes wrong, that's the process we need to make them understand that this facility can help them, that we can make the difference over the period of time.
The Sports Science Center is home to avant-garde machines imported from Italy, Germany and the USA. And with all the incredible tech at their feet, the first thing the state did was to be inclusive of athletes, health and future.
So para-athlete lab is currently we have been looking into some para-fencing, para-shuttlers, para-swimmers as well as para-athletics and few power lifters. So that lab gives you data on how much of power you've been generating, how much of what's your strength, what your endurance, what your reactions and reflexes to the particular amount of certain movement. So with understanding that, we start working on those aspects. This mind lab will usually work on that aspects where the psychologist can start working with the different modalities or different equipments on that. So we have some sensory Snaptech sensory system which can work on reflex reactions and perception, depth and hand-eye coordinations. With that also we work on cognitive therapy. That plays a major role in terms of getting that aspect, which is still a grey matter in athletes' performance. Sports science will play a major role in terms of a medal tally for India, where you again test for each and everything what an athlete needs on field. So with the data, because now the sports becomes a data-driven kind of activity, which data helps them more and more to perform better on field. So that makes a difference. So I feel the sports science is one of the major concepts which makes India or in any of the state to perform better on a national or international level.
But wait, this is just a corner of a stadium, one of many initiatives that Odisha is building its sports ecosystem on.